I'm George Lucas, and I'm George Lucas.
Shut your mouth!
Sauce.
Oi, you! Shut your mouth and look at my walls! L-O-L-X-D. What's they spell? What's they spell? Funny, probably. It's nothing! This is a car journey because Shut your mouth and look at my wall! Shut your mouth and look at my
Let there be light.
what? Oh shit! Hey, check this out! Sorry, mate. Well.
They all fall on it like crazed animals, scoff the lot, and then lie around waiting for a DJ to play music which sounds like this.
Now, to the speeded up brain of a user, that sound lasts for 4 hours.
It's a fucking disgrace.
The Michael was rap. You may think I'm happy, you may think I'm sad, you may think I'm crazy, you may think I don't hang on to your seats and listen right here. I'm going to tell you something that is going on. I'm giving you all the Michael Rosen rap. I was born in the city of May. I remember well the awful story. I was in my mother. Held on tight right home to say it was dark and long. Nothing to do, didn't want to breathe. I never so happy, didn't want to read. Then I hear something. Well, give a shout, one push. Mr. Rosenberg, you'll be out. I'm telling you, don't use a puzzle to me. I've shot you that. Oh, do you know, I'm a huge doctor shouted, good Lord, we can talk. I popped up a hoop, said I watched me walk. Oh, jump and jive around the room, the land and the year, the land of the building. And I knew all the white boys and
possess it or losing it.
With a jar of pickled new green cucumbers. Even the man who read the gas meter. The next year, Mum made green tomato chutney, and the house smelt of vinegar and hot tomatoes, all the way from the front door to my bedroom. Whoever came to the house went away with a jar of green tomato chutney. Even the man who painted the windows. Last year, Mum made gooseberry jam, and the house smelt of melting sugar and fruit juice, all the way from the front door to my bedroom. Not many of the people who came to the house got a chance to get hold of a jar of that gooseberry jam.
Instead, had to write this song. I can't say I know what love is. Who knows if I can love again? I think it's better to love friends. That way, this pain will have to end. I don't think I know what trust is. I don't trust enough to love. It's so too dumb not to possess it or losing it.
Super hexagon. Begin. Game over.
Peggy 18.
It may also contain explicit language.
Wow.
Bitch shit. Shut up.
Bummed up, bummed up, bummed up. Ass, up your ass.
An ignorant spunk bag.
Shut up. Bummed up, bummed up, bummed up, bummed up, bummed up.
Shut up. Nice. The Michael Rosen 73rd birthday collaboration. Anyway, stop this right now. Got it.
Who are you?
Get off me! Slam! Boom. How did you really think I was done? Lord, no. That wasn't all that you're getting from me this year. This following bit is probably going to be the main part of the bench. I don't know, but there we are.
Good job, good job. Hope to see more from you like that.
Well, Lamb's Joker are certainly tried. What the food am I doing? You may think it's a bit redundant to have a birthday collab every year if I look the same age in everyone. That being said, I don't want to stop using this range of sources. If you see me staring at a white wall, I mean, if you see me sticking to the same old poems, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, here goes, says. Fritch, but okay. Dad doesn't shave and his prick is all hairy. If they have those hot air things, shall we? Needy little voice. They're nibbling my tomato. 1 nails. More and more planes. More planes. More planes. 2 nails. More and more people in Britain couldn't be bothered with toenails anymore. Blunted in theory, but since about 11 years ago, people have started using fingernails. We spoke to hacking me fucking arm off of kneecap. Yeah, I like fingernails. I've got 5 of them. Be like Hack. Be cool. Throw toenails out. Tones. We sit down and the air's a bit hot and I blow till it's cool, just cool, then into the mouth. Warms your lungs up, that does. Ha! Ableton is better. A girl said, someone told me a joke I didn't understand. So I said, was it funny? And she said, I don't know, I won't get it till tomorrow. A boy said, I'm really glad my mum called me that. I said, why is that? He said, because all the kids at school call me that. Useless information. Help me, someone. Once my friend Harry Boat said he couldn't think of something to talk about. So he didn't know what to say. Then I said nothing because I didn't want to contradict myself to own for self. Conversations with a really self-obsessed bugger. Do you want an apple? Me. Can you hear me? Me. But dumb crash. The advertiser. Books on the internet. The woods. We went to this tank and I had loads to eat. Well, actually, I had 1 sloppy goldfish dead on my plate. Really, that I scooped together and pushed into my mouth. It was the simply edited bit to help me get to the 5.5 minute mark, which was nice.
Which was nice.
Oh no! Looks like I'm out of ideas. So here goes. Conversations with a 2-year-old. Do you want an apple? No! What do you want then? I want for you to stop with this rehash of a joke from last year and just get to the closing message. Okay, I said okay. Yeah, okay. Now we'll turn out all the lights. Well, another year's gone by as quick as the last one did. It's funny. It still doesn't feel as though it's been a year. Does it? Michael, I hope you'll have a lot of presents and have a great time. After all, today is your day. Maestro, some music, please.
Last funny.
And then, in the middle of the night, I woke up and I thought, phew, I'm tired. And I go to sleep.
Okay, we've got...
Hey!
sometimes ask me, okay, got it. I get that's my brother. Best way to get spots you can see, they're on my side. I'm that again. Never have got it. True. There are no now. When a crisp door, you're grey in time with the word. So I start laughing. Holiday and I've just the milk on it. Teachers sometimes are going, could do something both we white wall, get it echo scary what I was doing to make front real and it not breakfast, children right enough after milk out. Oh God and find answers what they did then. They didn't need me. They're hiding behind times I'm raising children right. Children to go round got it thing. Said something nice. Window me and my look at one. I noticed the sugar onto the table. Round the runways so you could get clever kid round the I'm doing bright thing. Yeah, I'll get so he got the tickets and we got that again at the table. London Airport.
Then you would be born with this incredible.
We go to London for airport, breakfast, dinner. You weren't allowed. Really loud face poking me. Thumb could piss. Yeah, your finger over there. For a week or two, I noticed that the milk bottle was getting back on. Telly, put your spot in the air. Your finger over there. Look, milk truck. What a telly? Some other now. King wine plans to come home. So the one in screen. You'll probably find it at the end of your finger. Put that in relation. Now the one wants the bum. You can help telly now. I call him. What program shall I put on the program called? It's cool. What's this here? Gobhound. Telly, put your hayfest. Yeah, your finger. Myself. Times ask. The potato's a bit hot on my fork and I blow till it's cool. Just when we were in this cafe on holiday, beginning of the there were 40. Teachers sometimes ask me, what's the best presents? The one reviewer, it's won him the my mum and dad already read a funny asked presents. I used to stay around the shops for hours looking at razors, key rings, clothes brushes, bar, chocolate gingers. Once I thought I'd made a breakthrough. I was at nasty lollipop lady. When I tell fibs, one for them. So I bought these with my clothes a bit mucked round the run. I'm just teachers spoon that drive their milk and drive the strict. And it ends of the teacher who was so strict you could come to him joke if he ate nose into your teeth a mouthful. So I send you the thing if beaten things. And waiting. Sometimes you come home. Teachers sometimes ask me what was a kind of funnel so you
of it. It's
or it's let me after that was 40. I don't poor milk jug and everyone came home to sort things out.
Want to prepare.
Or it's a kind of little it was murder shame come the door takes hours for a week believer a little jug I'm dying tell fibs and I'm still a big top dad and while my dad is poking me with his spoon with special play lever on it eyes jug one if anyone wanted any sugar the shops to go round back my brush eye engine feed milk in the top if it all the sugar leak must say go sorry and I suddenly catch sight of my brother's big word white green plastic God man at a help I'll do my dad but it's no one with both arms fantastic get take on the nose 200 white wall it's grey. My dad said a week or two. Hello. Chock and clothes behind the time mat's cool. Raise trouble in poems. The things we can write on the door. I left that school with 1 O level. There, you open. Hi, you've tuned in to the Michael Rose round saying, this is nice. This is really nice. It's mostly about when I was a kid.
I'm Ed Bradley.
I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Scott Pelley. I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Rick Harrison.
I'm talking.
I'm a guy who loves cooking.
I'm a Russian spy.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
It's low to money.
I am the...
My name is the Law!
I'm Christopher Morris.
I'm indestructible.
I'm Mike Wallace. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes.
I'm a...
My money. Fuck you. The fuck. Come here, bitch. I got a boner. Fuck you. Big rap, bitch. Big bitch. 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 The fuck. Big mouth. Big rap. Big mouth. Bitch. Bitch. The fuck. Fuck you, bitch. The fuck, bitch. Fuck, big mouth. Bitch. Big rap.
Hot food. Hot food.
Hot food.
We sit down to eat, and the potato's a bit hot, so I only put a little bit on my fork, then into the mouth. Nice. And there's my brother, he doesn't like potatoes. Out of the mouth. And there's my mum, she's fucking my dad. I'm tired. My dad, what does he do? He stuffs a great big grape into his mouth, then that really does it. He pops his mouth and he turns to us and he says, no, see, nice. He flaps his hands, he blows, spits a bit all over his nice, great big tits. And he turns and he says, boing, boing. What?
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
We're glad you could come along to Knowledge Box.
Thank
We
you.
asked you to bring along food.
It's one of my favourite poems because, first of all, it's old. It is exactly what never used to happen when I was performing the poem at home.
So, Michael, food. Why did you choose this one?
It's one of my favourites because I really love mealtime with me, my brother and my mother and my mother and my mum. And I think it was the time when I first discovered that my mum and my dad were different. Ooh.
Does writing your poem help you while you're performing it?
Yeah.
When you perform a poem, do you find that it's different every time?
Oh, yes. Yes, no, you might have performed it here today in a horrible television studio in front of no audience who cares about, you know, that silly little thing that goes... looking at the way people are reacting, so you might be really down. How can I put it? So somebody's trying to guess what would happen if it really was like that, and the thoughts, yes. I might have to wait for things. There might be somebody in the audience who maybe knows my dad, and so I leave and they go, ha, yeah, it's just like your dad.
Thank you for coming, Michael.
Well, thank you. Nice to see you. To see you.
To eat.
He's a real rock dog and he plays the drums. I just can't play.
Once upon a time.
Can't stop. I'm hard.
Will Mr. Bookabout please come back to the stage? Bookabout to the stage. Bookabout to the stage.
No, I'm hard. Whoa! Right, just read that back. Go away! I'm not gay! I'm not coming out!
Hello, Bookaboo, you okay? I just came to see what's causing the delay.
Rock and roll, man.
It's a brilliant writer, Mr. Michael Mason. Now I'm going to be letting him go down. Oh, no! Trouble is, Mr. Michael Mason, I'm finding it hard.
Trouble is, Mr. Marlborough, and I'm not coming out. What? You're swapping the drumsticks for the pen?
Down, down, down the dark, dark street they came.
Walter's mom, stealthy as shite.
Then up went the sails and up went the flag. Then off sailed the rough, tough little girl pirates.
Don't just lie there. Do something.
Will Mr. Bookerbill please?
Do something. No. Who cares?
You what? If you don't give me my treasure back, I'll tell my mum!
Only the moon was watching them when they left.
I'm not in this show.
Only the moon.
Ooh. Wow. Hello, on this rose and I'm on this nin. Just hen.
Have you tried the whizzy with the whizzy with the whizzy easy with?
Have you shared a book today?
Sophie Dawson next Friday on BBC 4. Words and pictures. Watch back at tube time 11. Past 11.
Hello.
Beneath my feet, I stood in the street, and beneath my feet, and beneath my street, and beneath my feet, I felt the purring and murmuring of tubes. All the people in that street switching away and phoning on and switching off and turning on. Buttons, taps, levers, controls. Whoa. And the pipes and tubes and murmuring of all the people phoning up, shops and factories. My feet in the street.
Balance.
Get ready! Shotty and Pelma will be here any minute!
Oh no. They got me with their jumbo combo. Whoa.
Sucks!
Huh? Huh? I never looked behind this cock before. Huh? That's weird.
Hello, and again, welcome to the... What's up, motherfucker?
Have we got a family for you? A pillowcase full of semen from our trip to Fuck Bay. We got cramps.
Hello! I don't want to alarm you, Marge. Did anyone see the movie Tron? No.
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 No. Yes. I mean, no. No.
Because of the shush, they are definitely not offended for the squeamish or the easily recommended.
It's season short.
Blue Room. Hello, YouTube. Screw this. Screw it. I'm done. No. Now, today I'm going to be commenting on one of our most common comments. If you think it's aliens, press A. If you think it's billions, press C.
It's season.
No.
So, zombies. House of the Dead 3. Really? Ugh, I hate this one. It just becomes so damn dull, you'll think you're actually dead. It just becomes so worse, becomes so worse, 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 so worse.
December 18th, 1888.
Harold, I'm not gonna stop.
Rogan, where are you? It's a lane
Oh man, you gotta be kidding!
Let's do it!
Yes, sir. Hey, don't touch me there. It's been 2 weeks.
Amateur hour!
You alright, Lisa?
Yeah, just a little shaken up. Gee, what happened to the world?
The 1998 Curian Mansion case happened.
Into the world. Well, what do you expect?
Your father and I put a stop to it, though.
So, you and my father stopped Kirian's plans, right?
Maybe someone's trying to continue his legacy. Lisa, wait! This isn't good.
Looks like we got away. I'm sorry. I should have reacted faster back there.
You're being on. You're very...
Gee, take care of Dee.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. G.
Damn!
Remember, Lisa, believe in yourself.
Just fuck off already!
The accursed wheel of fate. Just wait. Just...
Oh, wait a minute. Is that your idea of a joke? I guess things are all ready.
Wow.
I'm driving. Look at me driving.
Lisa.
Hey, that's my car, you slow Say yes!
It's a dead end.
And now, the year 2019. The House of the Dead 3.
Damn, Daniel!
We never know what's around the corner.
These are apple balloons. A lovely idea from America. They sold them as being... Get out of my way! Yeah, that's better. Lorgnettes. How strange. These are called scissors. It's a very clever idea, that, to help little children learn how to cut through their own legs, which makes a little hole at the top. It's a challenge. That's what he loves doing, challenging people as to how he gets scissors into bodies. So says if you're a bit want something musical and there's no television, you can do these, and these are musical scissors. This one here, which has a laser incorporated, so when I switch it on, now we've got a nice laser line for me to cut down the paper with and have a nice straight line to cut through. I love some of the shapes they come up with. There's two very strange animal shapes here. This one here as a of course, with its it's not making much noise. These are absent noises. I asked a friend of mine, Clive Panther, to come along and demonstrate something, so I'm looking forward to it. What is it you've got for us?
It's not my secret to reveal, sadly. STDs.
I love them. I've got about 80 different types that I've come across. Most of my collection. Here's one. You always put out the head first. Then the rest of the body. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's a nice one. And my last pair of scissors is what they call multi-bladed scissors. These only come on the market recently. The idea is if you haven't got a shredder and you need to get stuff done, you do it with this pair of scissors. Multi-blades, and you cut one way and you cut the other way. I better get busy, hadn't I? Hide the evidence. And you just push it forward like that, and instantly it springs open. There's a nice spring at the top here. Put your fingers through, and away you go. Cut. You do a bit of that, and then you do a bit of this, and you make a jolly good mess. When you finish cutting, you just pull the thing back again and put it back in your pocket. That's nice. Oh, something's hurting.
Right, would you like to hear a good story that I've been told to relate to you lot? Once, when I was taking some money out of the bank, a boy called soon-to-be Richard and his little gang wore tin can readings or shotguns. They were made of glass, except for the bullets. Could be trouble. So this boy, Richard, yelled out, "This is a robbery, nobody move." So everybody, in a panicky mood, tried their absolute best to stand still so they wouldn't get shot. "Everyone get down on the ground right now," said one of Richard's gang mates. Richard went to the counter with his gun pointing towards the teller. He starts up talking in a menacing voice. "So you're a teller then? Well, tell me if you're going to hand over the 15 grand quietly or not." The woman opposite started to tremble as she filled up his bag with wads of money. And then suddenly, out the corner of my eye, I noticed the person at the front of another queue trying to run away. He got to the door, but Richard turned round and fired in his direction. What he had forgotten was that his gun was made of glass. So when he shot it, it smashed, covering him in hundreds and hundreds of shards. He tries to pretend he's in tip-top shape. It's no good, he can't. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. "It's hurting," he yelled. Just then he noticed the man had run out the door, unhurt. Richard said, "Shoot," he's gone. At that, his gang mates fired their guns in random directions, covering them in shards too. I didn't mean that kind of shoot, so I start laughing. Richard darted towards me and said, "Do you think that's funny? Well, just you wait till you hear what the boss has to say." So I said, "Who is the boss?" And Richard said, "Oh yes, of course, we haven't introduced you to him yet." And he picked up this particularly pointy piece of broken glass off the floor and held it very carefully next to my right eye. He said, "If you don't do exactly as I say, when I say it, I'm going to leave you completely blind. Do you understand?" So I said, "Okay. Yeah, okay." Suddenly he looked awfully pleased and he said, "Well, that's easier than my last robbery, I'll tell you. I mean, follow me outside into an Audi with no noise at all, please. No need to have a riot." So now I get a flash of genius and I asked, "I'm dying for a wee. Can I go to the toilet?" I said, "It's hurting. I've got to do it. I've got to do it." "What's the matter?" said Richard in front. "He wants a wee," said one of his gang mates. Anyway, then he said yes, so one of his boys took me upstairs, right up close to the bank loos, and stood by the door to make sure that I didn't try any funny stuff. I went in and bolted the door behind me. Guess what I did next? I took the chance, climbed out the window and out onto the roof. Trouble was, my foot got stuck when a gust of wind shut the window really hard and fast, and it banged against the wall really loud. So if he's not deaf, he's going to really do for me. So now he tries. I'm going to see what the noise was. Meanwhile, I tried and I tried to free my foot. It's no good, I can't. The window just wouldn't budge. The door opened.
Well, look what we have here, an SKP. Let's get him, boys. So Richard took the shard out of his pocket and he put it right up close to my foot. One of his gang mates took off my shoe and sock while holding my foot to make sure that it stayed still just in case the window did open. Richard then proceeds to shove the piece of glass really hard and fast into my foot.
I think I got away with that.
Go!
Hi. I'm Hi. Hi. I used to be but I don't like to mention it. I'm here with Jane. So, well, I just want to be the Gok. Sorry, this is not the Gok One Club. I'm sorry, but you have to f*** off. You see, it's all about the Gok.
Gok. Cheers.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Hello, hello. Which is
German.
the hiya. You're watching BBC Noise Active and Kicking /computers. And this is the language zone. So, let's have another look at the facts. Fact 1, there is no...
Fact 2.
Fact 3, there is no French words. You might be wondering why.
We didn't have the time or the words to cope with the whole situation.
Anyway, most of it got burnt.
Yee-ree-ree!
Soft furnishings, soft.
You've got to laugh, haven't you?
Where exactly are we now? Well, we're in the, Hindi. Oh, God! We're in lingerie. No, everyone will think I'm trying too hard not to look, but I must be.
I'll be glad to see you.
I'm here!
It's Ireland's biggest lingerie section, I understand.
Do you do batter sausage?
No, sir, just cakes. This is a patisserie, sir.
Have a cock. My dad wants to take the family next month. He's been working, and I just wondered whether I'll be able to touch the family next month.
Goth won't allow.
I'm going to Centre Parks.
See you.
You're a nurse. Yeah, must be great being a nurse. I mean, to have a job where you feel like you're, nurse.
I see a lot of
nurses.
Sirs, your place or mine?
I'm terribly sorry. It's about Judy. No.
Superintendent Chalmers, welcome.
Right, now, what's going on here is that this is my house and I'm going home.
Hello, Mum.
David Mitchell? Hello, son. Do you want a drink?
Can I have a dandelion and burdock?
Oh, we haven't got any.
Oh, right. In that case, bitter's fine. Guy.
No. Why?